it did that stupid thing again where it locks in. Can I go way back at? Good. Now I can see the stream time. I don't remember the buttons. Oh yeah, everything's backwards. Why, hello there. It's been quite a while. It's actually kind of dark in here. I don't know what's up with that. I get all the sunlight, but like none of it beams in when you want it to. Hey, Carms. Alright. I gotta plug this in later because I spent so much time setting up. So, a bunch of things I really don't want to talk about, but we gotta talk about stuff. So, been a long time since I've done not sitting on the chair freaking complaining about shit. Done a build. Thanks for showing up, Carms. Hopefully some other people come in later. You want to stick around. So first things first. It's July 1st, Canadian Independence Day, and July 4th is on the way too, so it seemed like the perfect time to finally get around to building this Kyokai Senki kit, or Amen Warrior in the Border, because it's all about that territorial Japan dispute stuff. Basically fighting for independence for Japan again. So yeah, it seems like a good time to finally show my face again and build some stuff, so I'll talk more, you know, things will certainly come up later. Yeah. Hopefully everyone's okay. How are you doing, Carms? If you're still here. Damn, you know what? I didn't get any of my equipment. Yeah. I spent like so long trying to set up. And talk about that. So, luckily my stuff's just right over here. Might as well do the cool old thing of just opening it fresh on stream. Should actually, my toolkit's right over here. I don't need my mask. I've made so little progress on my custom paints for the shine break. I mean, the progress I have made is good. I think it's kind of impressive for me, being kind of amateurish, but you know, it's not a whole lot in total. Cool, good chillin'. I guess you're off because you usually be working at this time. I don't remember why I brought this here now. Because the things that are usually in here were just on the side. Oh well. I don't have any new stuff. Anyways. I got a whole bunch of stuff going on today that aren't really Independence. I don't know. It feels weird saying Independence Day. Because I usually associate that with July 4th. But yeah. So I got everything I should need over here. And we're good to go. Got the manual. So I got this box over here. I might open it on stream just because like there's a bunch of stuff in this box that aren't just the thing that's in the box. And for anybody who's watching live, I just put a plus on the sec because like I don't remember what's in the box that I was going to use other than the base stuff. But anyways. So this kit, unfortunately, was part of one of my previous orders that got a little bit damaged, so we're gonna be hopefully I think it'll just set and rest in fine. Otherwise we might have to like glue some stuff in live or whatever. But I took a look at it and I'm like, oh, it broke, and you know, it's not the end of the world. So you know, finally getting around to these Kyokai Senki kits. So one of the reasons it took me so long to get back to streaming, at least with the model builds, is because my old camera died, like, right after the stream. I was talking to, like, my mom or whatever, and it's like, yo, man, you've had that phone for, like, 3 generations. That's crazy. I'm like, I know, right? And then I dropped it, and then it was fine, and then I turned it off, and then it didn't turn on again, and I didn't know what was wrong with it, so I tried fixing it and a bunch of other stuff, and, like, yeah. So I got bogged down with my camera not working. I should have had these things pre-labeled. That's so crazy. I can tell you. So this is the tap. So we're gonna start with the legs. Actually, yeah, this is different than regular Gunpla, despite still being made by where to put the lid here? Made by Bandai. I think these kits are still relatively recent. They have like a nice little insectoid design about them, and you know, not a whole lot to say. Oh yeah, another reason. So my phone, I was doing the custom paint job, which if anybody wants to see it, I'll show it off later. How much progress I've made. Like, I at least know what I'm doing, but like, I'm at the stage right now where I'm like, man, I wish I had better tools, and I'm like, oh, this tool isn't working as well as I thought it would. Like, the paintbrushes aren't as good as I remember, so yeah. The lines aren't like flat, they're like lined and like layered, so I don't know. I've made good progress, but I haven't made like I should be done. If I'd like did something even once a week, like sometimes weeks go by I don't do any progress on it. But yeah, I don't want to talk about that stuff too much. It's I'm happy with the way it's coming out. It's just, you know, some things could have been better. I forgot that I didn't have the color I wanted, so I ended up using a different shade of red, but it's a fine shade of red, so it works with a different idea of what I was going for. And it looks nice so far. I haven't like fucked up anything horribly. So these are going to be the skirts, or this is a skirt for the back. I should mention before I get too far in that there are, of course, the this is 4/27 scale, and the full mechanics version, which is kind of like a poor man's master grade, but you know, for some series that aren't like Gundam, they don't get master grades, so it's all you get. It's 1/48 scale, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I've heard good things about it. I didn't see any reviews for the ZAN, but the Kenbu, which is like, this is Kenbu ZAN, which is the second season version. I did watch the whole show. I don't think I said that yet. And yeah, it's okay. It's not anything super great, but you know, it's a good show. Okay, so that's what this is. This I had done already. Haven't made any progress so far. And then this goes in here. Huh. Should have just kept these together then. How are we doing with... I don't know if I should zoom it in more. I don't know. So I'm using my actual phone to record now, which is kind of... it's kind of, you know... Because the phone does tend to overheat, the battery could die, and like, I'm usually so locked in I don't notice. And yeah, it's not a great situation, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So I spent like almost an hour trying to set up the stream, I think. I can't even check what time it just came in. So yeah, I'm pretty, yeah, it's like a smart charger, so it'll like stop, it won't overcharge it, but there's nothing that's really stopped it from overheating. Unfortunately, these newfangled phones don't have a do not time out function, so I can't do anything about, like, it's got to be running on camera mode, because timing out is like, they're built to do that kind of stuff. Anyways, I'm sure it won't explode like my last phone. Basically did. Like, I don't know what's wrong with the old phone. It just doesn't work, and it hasn't worked for so long. I think this should be... Well, this rotates almost 180. 360, so that's pretty cool. So I'm guessing these are like the thighs. So we've built some stuff so far, which is good. And then the rest of the leg, which... I feel like I cut myself off during another sentence earlier. Phone, streaming. Really just the phone stuff. Oh, I didn't turn it on. 91, good. This is asking for a sticker, so I'm guessing it's this part that has the sticker. Either that or I just didn't apply the stickers. I probably didn't. Yeah, I'm seeing stickers here. Did I forget to apply them, or did I just not have any? Number 7. No, I did. Oh, it goes in the vent. Oh, okay. That's pretty neato. And there's a cover. I'm guessing this yellow piece goes in here. Oh, nice little attachment points. Cool. So that clicks in like this. I don't know. I've heard like good things about these kits. Like they're really fun. And of course I bought a ton of the expansion weapons. Is it just weapons? Side weapons pieces. Which, yeah, they're pretty cool because I have, I think, made most of them, if not all of them, for this video and stuff. And like, yeah, I definitely recommend the weapon sets if you're not so hot on like the anime or any anime at all. Like, I know a bunch of other builders, they just build kits that are cool. They don't care about like any animes or any well, they care about them in the sense that, hey, it's getting a new anime or a movie, that means there'll be kits. And I like the style of that series. Like, God, I still can't believe there's a new Code Geass. Like, just randomly during my long hiatus, I've been like going through tons of old anime and stuff, and like television shows, and now I'm on like movies and stuff, which if I feel like it, I might talk about some stuff. But you know, I just like randomly decided, hey, let's watch Code Geass R2, because I hadn't really gone through it like beginning to end, and like I thought I did, but I apparently like didn't even go to the end Oh no, I've seen the last episode, or like parts of it, because I knew how the series ended because I've seen like Resurrection and stuff. But like, yeah, I never watched like all of R2. So I did that, and then like three weeks later, what's it called? Rose of Rapture comes out, and I'm like, oh, okay, new Code Geass. That's great. Good for me. And I'm like freaking out because I'm like, who's that chick on the cover? Isn't she the Knight of like 2 or whatever? I don't know. Apparently she's nobody. Except, whatever. Because like we're only on episode 2 right now. Did I put this together already? Because I can't even tell what these are. Oh, that's really too bendy. I'm thinking, yep, so this is this. Something thicker. It can't be... It's not saying pre-assemble. This goes inverted. These are done, but they're off to the side, which I kind of hate it when they build something and then it just goes off to the side. I'd like it when everything comes together one at a time. So am I putting things into this thing to make it a thing? No, because I have 2 of them. So this is like a left leg, right leg situation. Let me get all my duplicates on the side. I feel like I should zoom in more. I can't really do anything about that. I could try, but... New camera foibles. So I'm at like 0.5. I should probably go for 1 in the future. Is this what it is? Because it looks way bigger. That might be what it's asking for. Does this go in, get in there? Ah. Doesn't seem to be the case. This is pelvis. So I put... This is I5. Okay, I11. I thought it was naming the parts. Oh, this has a hole in it, so that's this. That's a kind of... Oh, it's this angle. Maybe something else? Definitely showing me a side pick, so... This from the side with a hole, it's got no other ports. One piece sticking out. Oh. So weird. It's showing me like a side, but then it's like a... I'm looking at the part and not the 2 parts. That's weird. So... It's actually should be facing me. So facing you. Are these supposed to clip onto the bottom half? There you go. That is a... Actually, I have to like clear all this stuff to show it. That is a confusing picture, yeah. So I thought it was a side profile. Yeah, that's the only reason why it's confusing, because it looks like you'd think it's a side profile. What even is this? The toe? Well, it looks like the upper half of the toe. Or the back would make more sense. Yeah, the back of the feet. Okay. And then this. There's a thing that looks like a pin. Goes through here. Wow, so it's familiar to Gundam, but interestingly different. Damn, that was a nice solid roll. I think it hit a shoe. Nope, just rolled all the way over there. Awesome. I wish I could do an entire stream standing up. I mean, I could do a short stream probably, but like, kind of have to happen. Got like a nice standing desk or something. Oh yeah, I also that is a. I mean, I don't want to harp on mom or whatever, but you know, I'm still here on the table. When we usually have the we call it the table, but that's not here. Where is the table? Well, if I wanted it out here, I could just pull it out, but you know, then someone would be upset. No, the table's gone. Whatever. So yeah, just, man, all these goddamn obstacles in my way try to give me problems, trying to be all up in my grill. Just like I'm almost done putting this thing in this groove, or this grill. Okay. I guess it is kind of unfortunate that, I know the, whatchamacallit. How long has it been, actually? I think it's been like 2 years since the anime came out, and it didn't do very well. Although it did have, a spin-off series, which I think they haven't dubbed yet, or are going to dub. But I'm actually kind of interested in seeing it, because it's got a slightly darker tone. Like, I liked, I didn't care much for the first season, but like, it had like cool fights and stuff, you know? And like, I would always recommend, if you're like into the hobby and you want to buy kits of like new stuff, like you watch the show, so that way you know what's coming up. Because sometimes what they do is like, you know, they'll like reveal the main character and like a villain or the main villain, and then like, oh yeah, cool, that's a nice lineup of stuff. But then like, you know, that's like the runner-up stuff, and then it's like there's more things as the show goes on. So like, if you want to buy things because they look cool, well, there might be something cooler just around the horizon. I thought I put that to Do Not Disturb. Apparently not. So it's like Do Not Disturb, but then people can go through. What was this saying? Oh yeah. I don't know. I would recommend that, but I'm sure you probably heard it or you've maybe felt it. I don't know. It's whatever. I kind of had that feeling with Witch from Mercury, because I was excited, and I'm like, oh yeah, because the kits come out before the show, so this is everything, or whatever. And then like, I haven't seen season 2 of Witch from Mercury, saving that for what would be next year, but I haven't built a lot of kits in a while, so unless I ramp up production, you know, we're gonna be here forever in terms of having things to do, not so much things we've done. I don't understand how this is supposed to go, and did I maybe skip it? No. So once this is completed, this will probably make more sense if I have these. Something with a hole. This doesn't have a hole. Neither does this. Or this. These seem to be in the wrong space. Oh no. That's a designed hole. Okay. So it's supposed to invert this way. Ah, okay. I'm not... Oh, did I put this in backwards? This looks backwards because of the, whatchamacallit. Not the rise. The shape of it seems backwards. How'd I get it backwards? Yes. It goes up onto, so it's on it. Let's see how that could be backwards. Oh, there you go. Okay. I thought that's what I did. Oh, I must have done it with this leg and... No, I did it with both legs. That's so weird. It's very clear in the instructions. I don't know how I messed that up. But oh well. This is a little tighter than I would like, but at least in terms of how close together these two pieces are. Like you would probably, if you got rid of this, you could probably get more leg movement. Like side to side. Yeah. This is blocking side to side rotation. So you could just cut this off straight. Or cut away at it. I would probably recommend that if you wanted more articulation. You know, at your own risk. This is supposed to go over it. No, because that's the other side. So this one. Now look how that came together. That's actually a very nice piece. I wish there was something to fill in this groove though, because it's looking really empty. But at the same time, it gets some articulation, but like nothing like really meaningful. Like if you cut this off, you could get a nice like forward. But you know, can't stop not modifying kits in my mind at least. Good, I'll just slit out. Got all these tools and stuff. So yeah, it's nice to be back building again. So I'm in the process of getting, or going through, because you know it just so happens to be 4th of July, Canada Day. So you know a lot of in the spirit of sales going on that I probably want to take advantage of. Try and get some discounts on shipping and whatnot. You know, I could have done this backwards on purpose and got more articulation out of it. At least going backwards. That would have been kind of fun. Let me see. Nope. Almost. So this wants to be this way. This way. And there is some nice little vent detailing in here. Nothing to really write home about, but it is there. And that's nice. I was also going to get some extra stuff, too, that might just be good for the streaming purposes. We got some nub marks, but these are going to be hidden, so don't at me. Looking at a nice pair of little LED lights, which I should actually double check. I don't think they're clip-on. I just want tiny lights. Should double check that, actually. Yeah, before I buy it. I don't know. A lot of purchasing items available. It's a good time. And of course I gotta just, you know, celebrate. Do my normal stuff, day-to-day jobs and whatnot. So this goes that way. This goes this way. Yeah. I can't wait to see this all come together though and like get a sense for that feel of like, oh yeah, that's really non-humanoid. A lot of cool mecha designers worked on this stuff. Gotta pay your respects. I wonder how weird it would look if I did it, if I inverted the legs. Like, you know, put this over here. But that would be kind of weird. Had it on the... Is it supposed to be on the outside or the inside? Oh, it's supposed to be on the outside. Is it? Oh, yeah, it's supposed to be on the outside. That's funny. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. Yeah, this is a clear picture here. I don't know what's going on. No, it's fine. Yeah, I wonder what it would look like if I did it the other way around. I'm seeing from this manual, like a little illustrated design here, like, oh, that probably wouldn't work. I wonder what that would look like. Anyways. Bet it would look pretty cool. I'm just saying. You never know. It could be the coolest thing ever. Okay, so this is a little flap in the back. You know, a really cool thing about the mechanics version that I feel like I didn't watch a review because I never saw anybody talk about it. But with the full mechanics kit, I think you actually, do you get a figure? I think you get a figure. And there's like a, what do you call it? Articulation for like a pilot elevator going inside the cockpit. And I think there is an articulating like cockpit. So it's weird. Yeah, I don't recall ever seeing that. Maybe because it's been such a long time since that stuff came out. Oh, I missed a step. Cool. That's where these come in. See, I don't think I need to remove this. I can just put it on. Cool. Just like that. Get that little cool color piece in there. Stop. Do it again. Here's where the pieces. So this would be here. And this wants to go to my line of sight. Okay. So that would probably go better with this one. So it seems to slightly be attuned to the... Oh, no wonder it's not working. That's facing upward, so it's catching. That won't clear. Oh, it's really snug. I like it. I feel like there's extra plastic hanging off the side. I'm not sure why it's built that way. Could be a lot. Like it's what do you call it? It's got like a circular bottom when it could be way more square. So weird that it's built that way. What it is. What's up? Can we see right in front? We normally can't. Oh, that's pretty good. Ooh, nice. It can balance itself on this uneven as hell table. Wow. At least one of the legs can. You don't have any... Why aren't you balanced? Is it like a... Well, I got it. Okay, missed that step. We did that. Now it's onto this little pelvis piece. So I'm just gonna like blind do it because like it's pretty simple. This little front piece there. This is for the back. So I'm guessing I'm missing a piece. Oh no, there it is. Cool. It's got a motorcycle. Reminds me of like the front piece of a motorcycle with the handles. Cool. So that's gonna go into there. I can already tell. Perfect. And then this. Oh, this goes into here. Okay. What if it has... Nope. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe in the future... I've been thinking about this a little bit, but, you know, upscaling some of my kits from, like, the high grade to the master grade. And, like, I think this would be a cool one to upscale or get. Because I'm pretty sure when I did buy this, there wasn't even... I think it was just the Kenbu that had the, Oh, it only goes one way. Only the Kenbu had its, full mechanics, so, like, there wasn't any sign that they were going to make another one. Not a Kenbu ZAN. So I think that's how it went down. I don't know. Not really important. Oh, good. We have a nice little hole here for that might not be a proper 3mm hole for an action base. Maybe. Don't know. Cool. So let's plug these things in. That's actually a lot more clearance than it looks like from the manual. I wonder if the thing I'm looking at in here is like an artist illustration and not so much a 1:1 scale. I think the proportions are about right. Yeah. And there's some side pivot here. Oh, that's cool. Does one of the reasons, if you're unaware, why it folds so much is that there is whatchamacallit. Actually, I wonder if the folding gimmick came first, or if the is it the combat vehicle? It'd be easier to find in Weapon Set 8, because Weapon Set 8 is just like a truck, but there was a previous version that's just like something truck that comes with that this like folds into for storage to kind of like emulate or homage the OG Gundam being delivered on like a transport truck. If I had this balanced properly, I think it would hold. It is kind of back heavy because of the bend. The mantis-like bend, yeah. So I have to just do more of this. And there were other kits in the line I was thinking about getting. But, you know, so much time has passed and so many more kits have entered. Not that I've gotten... Well, I am thinking about getting, like, one kit just so I can get this other stuff with it. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, technically, because those are option sets. It's more stuff. You know, they make new kits. Occasionally I get a new kit. I got everything I wanted at the time, and they keep making more stuff. You know what's really sad? Personally for me, here's that broken piece. It's in the head. But we'll get to that when we get to it. Something that's kind of sad that, like, I mean, you know, it's not sad, but it's just like, it's kind of, is, they finally announced way back, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 months ago, the RG Akatsuki, and it was literally on my list for, like, kits I would buy if they made it, but they made the mistake, or they made the decision to make it plated gold, so kind of like, I don't know if you can see it from here. I can point at it. If I can point at it, that means you can see it, right? Oh no, it's kind of being covered. Oh no, you can zoom in that or whatever. I have my Akatsuki high grade from, like, I didn't buy it around that time because I built it on the stream a while ago. Like 2004, 2005. God, Gundam Seed is so old. It had its 25th anniversary. Anyways, it's 2001 in Japan. Yeah. So, had that. And, yeah. I mean, you can get 2 of those for, like, the same price as the, as one RG. Of the Akatsuki RG. But it's also plated, so, like, you know, it could scrape, it smudges. And, like, I would have just preferred, like, the Hyakushiki Revive style. Like, even the high grade. Like, I'd rather have that, like... A lot of people don't like it. I mean, I haven't built it or seen it IRL. But I like the way the, Akatsuki Revive looks. In, like, photos and stuff. Like, it's not... It's like a cheap injection gold, they say. But, like, I think I'd rather have that than, like, the Smudge-O-Matic thing. Because that's, like, $40 because of all the plating. But, like, that's not that bad. That's not, like, the $100-something to get your RG plated. And it's going to have, like, probably a full inner frame and stuff. It just seems like a bit much. You know? So, like, I'm kind of sad that, like, you know, I would have bought it if it was exactly what I wanted it to be and not exactly what it was going to be. And, you know, arguably it's better for it because, like, I think because, like, it's not premium Bandai this way, so if it was premium Bandai, it'd be like a $200 kit for people that want it. So, you know, to each his own. But I personally am like, damn, I should have been more specific with my wish. Because I've been wanting that for, like, pretty much the entire time since before the channel started doing Gunpla builds, I'm like, man, Akatsuki? Hell yeah. And then I had to deal with availability for the thing, and then I'm like, oh yeah, what if it was real RG? Because for anybody, I'm sure I mentioned this in the Akatsuki video, but for anybody unfamiliar with the lore of that, it's like, we're not talking about Kyokai at all. Anybody familiar with the lore of that, like the Akatsuki is basically like a prototype alternate for the Strike. So if the Strike has a kit, then the Akatsuki can have a kit. And I'm pretty sure while we were building it, I pointed out to some of those details and stuff. Like, it's the same, like, waist to chest. Yeah, I think they're exactly the same, at least from what I've seen from the waist and the legs. Not the armor that goes on the legs, but the legs are like the exact same from like when I built the RG, because the RG takes after the high grade and vice versa. And now they're gonna be like, hopefully not exactly the same, because that's an early RG kit, and the early RGs were plagued with a lot of problems. So I'm sure a lot of people are hoping, oh god, please new this, new that. But yeah, you know, there's a lot of whatever. And I'll watch the reviews for it when it comes out, and maybe I'll change my mind. But for like $100-something, nah. I'd rather get the other high-grade Akatsuki. The because the current one is the current RG is the Owashi, and you know the Shirayugi pack. I got it because it's the coolest one. It's got freaking dragoons, and it comes with effect parts. You know, it's really good high grade to get. I would actually highly recommend it to more experienced builders, because you are gonna have to deal with the plated gold, and like even my copy has some exposed parts of like, oh, it didn't come off properly, so like I hit it with, you know, what's that method called that I occasionally use when it comes to like coloring things? I think I made up the word. I don't think it's a real word. It's like a forced perspective thing where like, you know, when two color tones aren't so off, you put them next to each other, you can barely tell the difference. So like, yeah, that's what I did for my Akatsuki. I just got like a gold that was really close, and it's also reflective, so like just a little dab here, because it's not like hugely fucked up. It's not like I scraped off like half the thing or whatever. Some spots are worse than others. It's more noticeable. But yeah, if you were to take a magnifying glass or even just keen eye, you could tell like, you know, some parts were scraped, but otherwise, you know, it's really good. And I mean, it's cheap, you know, really good. I don't know. I would probably recommend that. Also, the Akatsuki no grade 1/100 scale kit, which gives you both packs. That's actually, it's not as detailed because it's not like a proper master grade. So it doesn't have like an inner frame and shit. But it's bigger than the high grade. And you do get both of the backpacks. You could also, you could put the Owashi on display, and that would be like canon, because it's a remote controlled AI thing, so that works. Yeah, you could always go with the no name. And it probably varies more in your region, because, you know, I'm currently going through this stuff right now, so I'm like, oh yeah, regions matter. Like, you know, when you're looking for a product, and then you finally found it, and then you go, oh, but it's on this website. Where's this website located? Am I going to have to pay international? Try to just stick to the sites I already use. And like, I hate when I get like something from like whatever they use. Like most people are using FedEx. I think like everybody uses FedEx. And then like a month or like a week, a few later, I get a letter in the mail that I owe them an extra something for the international shipping. I'm like, God, I already paid shipping for the website, but it's just paying people to do the packing job, you know, or whatever it is. That's always annoying. I'm gonna have to probably deal with that regardless of well, I mean, I get that with like almost everything. I can't think of I think even when I bought Canadian, I still got like UPS going, hey, here's a duty fee or whatever. I'm like, why do I owe you money? I don't know. Huh. Should this be upside down? No. There was a part I was supposed to put in. I forgot to put it in. Maybe that's why. Because if I didn't put the part in, then it's upside down. I don't know what color this is supposed to be. You know, it would be nice for... If anybody over at Bandai's listening, man, if you could make manuals with, like... And just put, like, a little piece of color at the top. It doesn't really work for Bandai A Runner, because the A Runner is multicolor. But, like, if you could show me the color of the runner, I could find pieces so much more easily. Like, I'm looking at black, white, yellow, red, and I'm like... If I knew what color it was, I could save, like, so much time. Yeah, I think this is what it wants. It looks a lot bigger. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Could be this. It has a hole in it. Does this have a hole in it? Like a port? Oh, this looks like it's coming up soon. These are hands. Here it is. So this wants to go down here before putting the two things together. So hopefully that's not an issue. With the hole facing out like this. So I guess it attaches into here. Okay. So yeah, back to what I was doing before. Since there was nothing wrong with it. But it's a good thing we fixed that while we had the time. Because it could be problematic if I try and do this later. Do that again later. Yeah, international shipping is this. I mean, sometimes it's the only way to get things. Because of stock. You know. I wish I could buy everything from just, like, local. But, you know, they don't have everything. Some things are exclusives. Huh, am I supposed to slide this in? Because you could just slide this in. It's kind of cool. Slide. Yep. Ooh, and it feeds into the neck. I love multiple points of contact. That is cool. Is that supposed to go around and back in? Because there's a little thing here, like a tab. Looks like it's supposed to rest on it or something. Oh, okay. I fed it incorrectly the second time. But it's still backwards. No? Oh, okay, hold on. Because they're supposed to meet in the middle, so I'm like... It doesn't fill up all the space because it's supposed to meet with the other one. I think. Yeah. The large half is underneath. Maybe something goes in the middle and seals them together. Because as for right now, there's like this here. Makes me think it's upside down. Or I was supposed to put it in last. Like to nail these two in. Because this white piece here, just like hitting it, not going anywhere. No, okay. It's supposed to go over everything. That's kind of weird. I don't really like the way that fits together. Yeah, because it's still just hovering over. Like this is in the way. Or it's in backwards? Oh, it is. Okay. That's in backwards. Man, I'm so good at finding my own mistakes. Be nice if I didn't make any, but huh. It fit in. I hate it when things fit in like perfectly the wrong way. Oh man. I wish you could not put it in the wrong way. But sometimes it just be like that. So I did use the gold sticker here. Because I know a lot of people like, I mean, it goes into like the arm, so it's like a piston that like moves. Kind of like in a lot of the master grades we see where it's got like built-in piston articulation and stuff. But like it's a sticker, so it peels off a lot, so yeah, I'm not too worried about it. It's just a thing worth mentioning. Lock that in. Okay. This is where the what do you call it, lines them in. I like the way the chest is actually visually coming together. It should go in front, I guess. It says to go in front, okay. With the bottom half not visible, so it must be going in like that. Hitting something, and that's making me think I'm not doing it correctly. Over and in. Let's try it the other way around. Maybe I'm using the wrong piece, no? It's the only piece that looks like that at all. C10. Oh, this one. Oh, it goes back further. Okay. Give myself as much clearance as I can. The head's here. So this has to meet in like that. It doesn't say to like twist it in. It just says go straight. It should be coming in from an angle, because it's angled like that. It should be like this, but when I do that, I'm hitting this, and there's like not enough room. If I didn't know any better, I'd say it should go in backwards. Oh, it is supposed to. It says to like eat it, and then put it in. Let me see. Oh. Wait. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought it was supposed to go onto this little black part that's sticking out here, but it goes into this void hole. Oh, okay. That's weird. Okay. Goes into a void. Okay. Interesting. So I guess this... Oh, interesting. So it goes in on an angle, and this black piece here... If you can see that. No, there's a black piece here that locks it in place. So it kind of like clips over it. Interesting. And what is this? That's gonna help lock in these pistons. Just goes over it like a sleeve. Oh, come on. You're kidding me. Are these backwards? This Ho Chan? I don't think that makes sense. Why they gotta wait so long to ask me, hey, are these in the right one? Fucking. See, these are backwards. I gotta take apart the whole thing. Like freaking 4 steps back. That's really silly. Okay. Can these even come out? Yeah. Okay. This will be quick because it took me so long to figure it out. Okay. So I don't need to remove anything else that I can think of. I wonder if I should just flip it or if I should actually take it apart once I get to the pistons themselves. No polycaps. It's been actually, technically there's polycaps in the legs from the C runner, but no polycap runner. Oh yeah, these things. Just for details I had pre-assembled, because like, how is this not coming apart? Oh right, because they plugged into the arms, so that's my release point. Good. So I can... I gotta take it apart. Because... yeah. Oh. That's a lock. Is that a lock key? Okay. So, okay. Oh my god. I don't remember how this works. Okay. It's just all different in my mind because it's backwards from how I had it for like a month. Okay. That's so weird. Could have sworn I had a time thing. I'm okay. So I think they just asked me a question. Dude, it's a nice day. I'm glad having fun. People are spinning it outside. Oh. And I don't know what's going on, but it's been really noisy around here lately. At least like outside the apartment. Every freaking... Like if you're in dead ass silence, you're gonna hear like people fucking 6 floors away screaming about whatever the fuck. I swear it's like... every other week it's like the freaking end of a marriage in like some apartment floor or something. It's crazy. This is supposed to be down, so this can just go over it. Yep. Yeah, that's the right way, or that's how it was before. If it also happens to be wrong. There it is. Oh, okay. Do you have anybody you play, what's it called, Little Ants with? I think that's what the game is called. Actually, I'm surprised you're not playing Truck Simulator. Hey man, American Truck Simulator. You ain't playing American Truck Simulator this close to America Day? I should be able to see it, so there you go. That looks cool. I mean, yeah. Took forever to fix, but I guess it's worth it for the effect. And, you know, you're gonna get a better look at it later when it's done. But the pistons are supposed to move with the arms. And that is a really cool gimmick. If I do say so myself. Oh, okay. This is supposed to lock in somewhere. Yeah, it's a nice chest unit. You know, I should mention, because it is 1/48th scale, because it rarely comes up, but you know, like Gundam is like just huge, like 15-meter tall robots. This is like not skyscraper size. This is like 3 cars stacked up or 4 cars stacked up. Well, actually, it gets taller because, you know, it's supposed to be in the bend position, like insectoid, mantis legs. So, like, if you actually like fully hyperextend them, they're really big. But yeah. So this chest piece is supposed to house like, I don't know, like an average person, like teen or whatever. They do. Does go into a lot of electronic warfare and stuff. It's kind of interesting how the setting goes about like military hierarchy and stuff, because like they do a lot of things with automation and stuff. There's a lot of interesting stuff in the series, but you know, nothing to really write home about. There's a lot of like, there's decades of like, you know, Gundam, which is, you know, better, certainly different from Gundam, because it is kind of going for like a younger. The tone of the show is kind of weird because like the second season goes for more darker stuff, but like the kids that are piling in are kind of like I think they're like 13 or something. They're like really young, fighting for cultural independence and shit, or like territorial cultural liberation independence. That's why it's called Warrior at the Border, because all these other people be trying to cross this border and get in my town, steal my land. I ain't having none of this shit. That's crazy. Huh, that's interesting. So these things weren't supposed to go on until now, but they've been on the whole time. And I need to add a rotating waist. Interesting. I don't ever see this. So this goes on that. And then it goes into the waist here. That little bauble we had earlier. And then this goes into here. That is interesting. Oh. I'm really liking the red shade here. Now that I'm seeing more of it put together. It's like the rustic red that I'm using right now for my painting. Yeah, it's really weird having the like mantis style bent legs or reverse joint legs, like an armor core. Done that. Now it's time for anchor arms. Do. Huh. We did not do the head. I guess that comes in on the other side of the book. Cool. I really wish every kit started with the legs. Because it ought to. Like, this is fun to build it up. I don't know why that's not, like, the standard for Gundam. Or most of high grade. Right, because it has those little claw things. And this is... Yeah, it also helps if you watch the... going back to an earlier tangent. It helps to watch the shows, because then when you build the kits, you kind of know what they're supposed to look like as you're assembling them. Because I'm just like, what's the Kenbu look like? Oh yeah, right. I saw like 12 episodes of it. Because like season 1, season 2. Yeah. I did like season 2 much better than the first season. Keep saying it, because I mean it. It had a much darker start, and I wish it kept it all the way through. But, you know, it's for whatever age group it is. Like, I don't know. Because with it mostly featuring automated units, it doesn't really deal with death a lot. But, you know, people do die. It's more interesting that way. In your TV shows. For the kids. They get emotionally invested when someone dies or whatever. Yeah. This feels like a leg piece on like any other, like on a master grade, this would go underneath the leg or something. I have no idea where this goes right now. How's that supposed to fit? So like here? Oh, here. Okay. I thought it was going to go over, but it extends. Okay. And I guess, no, I don't have this piece already in whatever it is. Wonder if it's on the runner. J. That's a clear piece. I don't have any leftover clear pieces. Huh. I didn't make the gun. Or is that the old gun? Oh yeah, that's the old gun. That's cool. I wonder where that is. Or is it actually in there and it's a clear piece so I can't see it? That'd be fine. Well, whatever. Put a sleeve on that. No, that's why it extends, so you can put the sleeve on. That just feeds in like that, goes in there. Do everything again for this. Since I know what I'm doing, I just read ahead a little. This is cool. I could disassemble it. Not really worth it. So this is where the hands go in. It's your little wrist. It is, yeah. It's just so interesting how they make it like... make this one not human. So everything kind of just like... what do you call it? I'm sure there's a word for like rotating on like inner parallels. Like parallels. Oh. When was this done? Oh. You missed an earlier step because it didn't interact with anything I did. So that just goes on like that, making the shoulders. So these go in here. Just upward like that. Ouch. Oh, I didn't know you watch Cobra Kai. I don't watch it. Kind of just, snuck up on me. But I mean, Cobra Kai looks like a sick show. Would you say the action in Cobra Kai is like good or accurate? Like they're not pulling out like kung fu bullshit? Hmm. Sixth season, man. Because I kept up with the show in terms of like some of the stuff that's going on. Because like I think I saw a recap or whatever, like just randomly on my feed or whatever. I'm not sure why I know what I know about Cobra Kai, but I know they had like a cool return arc and stuff. I like the premise of what was it? Making what like the villain dude like actually the main character, and like he was kind of like your entry point into the series. That's super cool. And then Danny's kind of like the he's kind of washed up, but he's a good dad living in the town. And like the other dude, he's just got like nothing going on until he opens up the Cobra Kai dojo again. That's cool. And then like the old mentor, evil mentor guy comes back once he's being successful, does like some legal bullshit, and then they have to do what's it called, Eagle Claw or whatever, their opposing dojo and whatnot. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't really know what the hell I'm saying, but it's it's not quite my thing, but it's there are things in that show that I would enjoy if I was watching it, so I can understand why you are. It is interesting. Something about this isn't fitting super perfectly, but I got it. Yeah, I got it. Oh, it's probably this, because it holds it together. Carms, if you ever wanted to build your own model kit, you could always start with like those cheap entry grade kits that are like very streamlined, probably take like less than 20 minutes or something to build. Super simple, made for like children. Oh, this is finally the last season? I mean, not finally, but they've been through so much. I still can't believe that. I forget, who's the daughter? Did Danny have 2 kids? Or were they fighting over her? I think it was Danny Russo's daughter. And, the nice boy and then the son of other guy. Yeah. That scene where, like, he's, like, about to de-escalate, but then he gets kicked over the ledge. I think that was, like, season 3 or something. Oh, that's crazy, man. Put him in a coma. And he was about to stop while he was winning. It's crazy. Okay, I got an extra piece. I don't know where to put it. I'm scared now. Where does this go, I wonder? Oh. Okay. So we missed this. That's cool. I like when you miss a piece and it's like, oh, do I want to even put it back on? Because sometimes it looks cool without it. But it might look cooler with this. It's supposed to go over here. I don't know. Because it limits the articulation, I suppose. But it's how it's supposed to be. Like I'm mentioning throughout the entire build, like, things I would remove to get more articulation and stuff. It's like, just like don't add a part. Sometimes that's good. That looks much better now that it's on. Is it on properly? Because I can see... I think I put this on backwards. Or just because this is in the way. So it should go over. Yeah. Huh. So then it should be... Huh. So it leaves... No, it's weird. I think it's backwards. But it's leaving a space. Oh. No, I just didn't push it in all the way. That's weird. Okay. So now we can build the head, build the weapons, and then we can build the other weapons. Because if you're anything like me, you want guns. Lots of guns. And while we're on the topic, I'll just briefly mention, like... Yes, he has daughter. Okay, daughter and a son. Wait. Okay, yeah, it's whatever. Because you're gonna tell me, and then I'm gonna forget, and it's gonna be like, whatever. Man. So we've got big ass sword. It's supposed to be a heat sword. Yeah. But unfortunately it doesn't come with any stickers or anything. I would probably color this blue instead of red. Because it's supposed to be like a heat blade all the way down to here. I think I would just like probably color this like black or like a gray. And then do like a blue light here. Or maybe even green. Or something. Because I think having the entire blade be a heat blade is kind of silly. Yeah. Because like, how often are you going to cut somebody with like the hilt of a sword? Like if it was sharp, you would probably do it. But like, I don't know. And then I have... This is a 20mm machine gun? Or 200 mil? I don't know. It's an anti-tank gun. I think I have 2 of these. Because I got this kit way back in the day, back when Mr. Parts Guy was still in business. So I bought a second one. Oh yeah. That's why I don't have the clear piece. Because it goes onto the gun arm like this. So this needs to be clear of obstruction. I still don't know where I put those clear pieces. Anyways, we're all over the place. Let's put these arms on and then finally build the head. Oh, cool. So now that, it's hard to see. I don't know if I did this right. There you go. It needs to... Didn't plug in properly. So now the pistons are moving like they ought to. It's hard to show. I'll show it later. So you want to see it now? Okay. That's cool. No wonder... Oh my god. Oh, I'm like addicted to doing it now. Okay. So it's like this. You see that? And then I'll do it slowly. That's cool. Seeing the piston go in and out. Like it's an actual working machine. So we have... That's gross. So for option hands, we have this gross white hand. I wonder if this came with the kit. Because, I mean, I do have that habit of occasionally mixing up my stuff. So let's give him a closed hand. Although we might have to open it to put a weapon in. And then we'll give him one open hand. Okay. The articulation of this thing is just like... It's all swivel-based articulation. Which... is a weird statement. It doesn't feel like it's entirely exclusive to this kit. Alright, I'm already striking a pose. Man, I need to get like a flat board or something. Like I can't be building kits on kits on carpet for the rest of our time. But I'm probably gonna have to. Limited articulation, but Actually, it's not very limited at all. It's just, you know, everything's got a twist in what seems like an unusual way. Can it do it? Sure it can. Where am I broken? Where's that broken piece? Is that it? Yep, there it is. Okay. So, I mentioned it like probably 3 or 4 times. So the piece that broke during shipping was unfortunately the head antenna. But, as you're going to see in a moment, this is blocking me from showing y'all what I'm doing. Not that you could really see all that well. In the future, I don't know, Carms, do you think I should probably zoom in the camera more so you can actually see what I'm working on, or it's nice to just have a general view? I think the general view is fine, but this one's a little too zoomed out, I think. What am I looking for to get this shit done? So we got this. We have a nice blue clear piece. Yeah, for the eyes. It looks really nice. As opposed to like a sticker. There were, again, very few stickers in this build, which is nice. We got to assemble the head around this. There you go. That was upside down. Let me make sure before I seal this in. Yep. And then we got this tiny yellow piece. It's like a lower jaw. Scrape off that nub with your fingers. No big. So you got a nice under chin. That came on very cool. And this red piece goes on first. This is where the... Is it horns? Yeah, the horns will go into. I feel like this is upside down. Okay. So this wants to go in like a visor. Okay. Okay, so this meets the clear piece. Nope. It's not perfectly together, that's why. Nice. Actually, it feels like actual, like, in terms of design, like it's actual hair, which is cool. There is this white piece. That's going to seal them in. And I'm hoping it seals in these horns that broke during shipping. The broken one. I can decide if I want it to be left or right, right? Okay. I know I can't tell which is the front and which is the back since it broke. I'm guessing this hyper-extended piece here. And then this piece here. That's how they were supposed to go in together. So now I think they're gonna have to like overlap, but this should go in first now because it's broken. Oh, and it's supposed to hang off. Unfortunately, yeah. If it had broken just a little bit more center, then yeah, this would work. But no, it broke like right at the end of where it's being held in place. I think. That one held in fine. Maybe I can cheat it. Have it sticking out slightly further in. Let's see here. Okay. Nope, it wants to take up all... Oh, it's upside down. Okay. It was upside down. Wish I could just slide it in, but it has to come from the top and down. Yeah. Unfortunately. So this one. So the not broken one goes in like that. Yeah, and it hangs off the side. It's gotta have to be glued. That is super unfortunate. That's my first critical break. That isn't my fault, Mom. Man. Unless... Can't even tell how much plastic is missing off of it. Unless this, because this comes in from the back, this might actually do it. Let's see. So if I lock this in here first, or I could just glue it into it instead of gluing it together. That would probably... Ooh! It works. Yeah. Oh. Well, it will work when I put it on, hopefully. Let's put it on upside down since it's broken. Have to get the tweezers maybe to push it real good. Seems to be an obstruction. Oh. Gotta make sure it's been... Am I looking at a nub right now? I don't think so. Maybe it's a brake nub. Fuck. Did that completely wrong. It's not even that big of a deal. That's weird. I think the tiny bit of division between the two pieces is causing this thing to open. But it's held in place relatively well. You can just glue it here. So I don't know if you could see that crack, but that's just, yeah. Like a few centimeters. Alright, cool. I don't know what this is. Okay, this is supposed to go into the neck before I put everything together. Missed that step again because I thought I did it prior to. Oh, cool. And then we just gotta... No, that's it. That's pretty much everything to the build. Then we got some extra stuff we can look at. Let me get that in the neck. Oh, good. Forgot it's a double ball joint. That nice little chicken neck. Cool. So there is another step of building the backpack, but I think I already have a backpack pre-built. So we don't need to do that right now. But dang. I assume that looks badass. That's a pretty fun build. I think it's interesting enough and has all the legs and whatnot. Yeah. Looks good without an action base. Okay. So, I don't know. Do you want to see what's in the box? It's a bunch of stuff that... Because, like, I've been using this to basically hold on to, what do you call them? Like, my options parts, which are just, like, extra weapons and stuff. So, like, I'm not gonna do anything with them, but, you know, you want to see what's in the box? Well, I mean, I'm gonna use the stuff, some of the stuff. But there's a bunch of extra stuff in here that isn't from the series. So, you know. You want to see what's in the box? Or you could just move on to whatever I was intending to use. And I'll probably just talk about it. Yeah, yes, no? That's the gun. Bunch of leftover parts from the original. Well, not a bunch, just a couple. Carms, are you still alive? Do you need me to call 911? Life alert. You want to see the rest of the stuff in the box, or just get the stuff that I was going to use originally? Okay, cool. He doesn't want to see cool new things. Okay. Okay. Wow, this is like a... Huh, I thought I had everything lengthwise. Okay. So here we have the giant machine gun with a shield attached to it. Or sorry, here we have a shield with a machine gun attached to it. Another copy. Okay. So this is all... These two bags are the same weapon set. This is 5, right? Weapon set 2. And then I think I have weapon set 4 also. I can't remember because there is so much stuff in here that apparently Carms doesn't want to see. Oh, okay. Did I not finish it? I guess I didn't finish most of it because I wasn't going to use most of it. This is... I'll put the manual in here, so I can just read the manual. Okay, this is the stuff no one cares about, apparently. Don't worry about that. Actually, do I need a piece from here? Oh, that's where the L Dagger's second gun went. I bought a second gun for the L Dagger. Cool. I thought I took it out of there. Okay. So I have weapon set 1. Oh, 1 and 2. Huh. Cool. There's a bunch of other weapon sets, like, I think it's weapon set 5, gives you like a chainsaw. And then another one is like a drill. It's like, it's really crazy. Like, if I could recommend any side stuff, it would be that. This is probably the stand and stuff. I probably have to look through the manual. We're not going to build anything else. Well, yeah, we're not going to build anything else unless you want. I don't think anybody wants me to build anything else. But we are going to go through the stuff that I have had built. And I'll go through the manual just so I could, like, refresh myself. What's in here, what I didn't build yet. I believe... So, let me see here. Damn it, there's no pictures. Yeah, not like the cover box pictures. So, I don't know if you could see the pictures in the top right corner. That's, I think that's set number 2. And I could pull up actually, I can just use these colored pictures to give you an idea of what's going on here. So, set number, let's go because I have 1 and 2. I love colored pictures. So, set number 2 is, like 2 mini machine guns. Yeah. Set number 1, you have 2 mini machine guns, which fit on the nice backpack, and the backpack hyperextends all the way, so it's all the way to the hands at least. And then there's these shoulder pieces here. I think there's a gun built into the shoulder pads. Same picture I showed you before. A lot of the weapons here are like weapons you would get if you bought a different kit. So like instead of buying like all 4 of the like the main character kits, you can just buy the weapons set in one kit. Piques your fancy. Oh yeah. It's kind of annoying. So what is it here? You have like a... I can just use the picture. LMG machine gun. This is the one backpack. I think the one backpack. So you got an LMG. You have like a twin-barreled high precision sniper rifle. So like, I don't know. If you're like me and you love head cannon, you can have like, I don't know, one chamber fires like anti-riot rounds, smoke rounds. There's a lighter machine gun too, with a cover stock here. That's pretty cool. So like there's like an arm guard attached to the gun. You get like a shield that has claws that plop out of it, and those are heat claws, so they would cut through other machines too. And from one of the other kits, I don't remember the name of the other kits, you get like a huge kind of like naginata spear that just like collapses and folds out like a switchblade. Which I believe, oh yeah, all that stuff is in here. So there's the naginata. Forget how this works. Yeah, just the centerpiece. Freaking huge. It's like bigger than the kit, even when it's hyperextended. The sword. I think the sword is from a different pack. There's the aforementioned twin barrel gun. See the space in between? It's pretty sick. Double barrel. 2 different mags. I think... You could fix it so they cut out. There's a shoulder piece here for guns. Again, the twin pistols. Yeah, it's all just here. Oh yeah, and like there was some leftover stuff in here too for like a waist and whatnot. Whole bunch of shit. Tiny knife. Not sure. I think I probably mixed them up. So number 2. I guess for number 2, I should just plop open the bag. Yeah. Funny. Everything from weapon set 1 is just like weapons. So I guess it makes sense that I just have it all in one bag. Whereas number 2 has a bunch of like back crap. Because the, what's it called? The Gatling gun shield has like a huge ammo drum. So instead of talking about it, I'll just dump it out of the bag. Find the pictures for it too. Because I don't think I built everything for it. Oh, looks like I did. Okay. There's the shield. There's the Gatling gun. It has like a nice like solid piece, and then the Gatling gun inside of it rotates. Heavy as shit. I was going to combine this with another kit and just have this like flying in the air. This is like a backpack, so it locks you in. So I guess I don't have to put it on the kit since you get the idea. Just locks in like this from these 4 points in here. This is the ammo drum for this Gatling gun. Hooks into the back of this via the bottom here. I don't know why it has like a mini step ladder. I guess if like you're like a human engineer wanted to do maintenance on the gun or something. I believe this is a 3rd piece or a leftover piece. I'm not sure what this was for. I think it's just extra from the Gatling. Oh yeah, I think this is the chamber, the feed or whatever. So it's supposed to plug in somewhere. Right here. This I don't really, this is like, whatever. This actually, the quality and the texture of it remind me of like old G.I. Joe action figure stuff. It's kind of silly and unnecessary. If you lost this piece, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Oh yeah, right. This is a cool gimmick. So this one also comes with mini machine guns, and these ones, they go right in here. So when you're out of, when you're out of ammo, God, I pray for the souls that you ran out of ammo with this on. And then you could just pull out these 2 mini machine guns. Because, yeah. Nah, that's not important what I was going to say. Okay, well, I'll just say it anyways. Because the unit that uses this was the previous owner of this is like the sharpshooter guy. So, like, in the 2nd season, he ditches the sniping and just goes like, I'm just going to snipe the entire enemy army with this Gatling gun. Oh, yeah, that works. Instead of picking your shots, you can just unload all your shots from far away range. And what else do we have here? So I got a 2nd blade because I thought it would look fun to have like 2 of these on a backpack. Just ridiculous. This is an alternate backpack, which is just like a bunch of missiles. Unfortunately, it doesn't have any opening gimmicks or anything, but like it's a huge like 16 times 2 missile rack or something. I don't remember counting it. Rotating grenade launcher or shotgun. Actually, no, this is the shotgun. There is a grenade launcher in a different set. A Bowie knife. Just, you know, you need a Bowie knife. The other 20mm grenade. I think it's like a, whatever, anti-tank rifle. I have 2 of them. I'm pretty sure this wasn't included in here, though. I have to double check. I'll go through the manual really quickly. But I just bought that. That's for me, not for you. Sorry, guys. Cool. The Naginata 2.0, I guess. Because, again, these are just, like, the upgrades for the guys. Despite the fact that there are 8 of these, they're also, you know, like, they're not just for the main characters, they're for, like, enemy units and stuff. Like, one of the gun that has a guard on it, that's used by, like, the Eurasian military in the show. I'm pretty sure this was a grenade launcher. Oh, yeah, cool. Hold on. It's molded in. I can't remember. I feel like maybe it's just a nice... Yeah, it's a, you know what? I'm looking very carefully at it. It's a really nice mold. For a second there, I forgot. I thought it actually did break open. Which, you know, if you bought, like, MSG goods from Kotobukiya, those do break open. I have a couple of them that do. This I thought was funny. I just left the nubs on, so it looks like it's a 4-barrel heavy Gatling gun. That comes out. And yeah, bunch of other stuff in the box that, I don't know, nobody else wants to see. And yeah, I am going to actually use most of this stuff for the one kit, and then the rest of these things, like the backpack goes on it, the Gatling gun goes on it. Let's do it. The rest of the stuff I'm going to give to other kits in the future, if I do end up showing you guys my custom builds. Because, you know, it's nice to have the ideas in my head and get them out there, but like, I'm hitting a few snags with that one. It's a little bit annoying, but hopefully I find the extra tools. Not that I super need them, I just want them to get the job done in a better quality. But anyways, I rambled a lot, and I think it's good. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the stream, y'all enjoy cool stuff, and like, yeah, if you're into modeling like me and you've been looking for extra weapon set stuff, like, definitely go check the Kyokai Senki 30-minute missions. Gundam does it sometimes, but it's a little bit more niche. Like, they are actually doing right now, not now, but like as of recently, they're doing like I'm not sure what the line is called, but they're just like repackaging and re-releasing a bunch of the old options kits, like the I think the Cosmo pack is there, or not the Cosmo, it's like something particle pack, like build fighter stuff and a bunch of other things. And there is, of course, the what's it called? I don't remember what the product is called, but they're like re-releasing the Striker packs from like the Strike Gundam, which, you know, Gundam Seed, the Strike Gundam, like, that's awesome. That's like, you can make the perfect strike with like the 2 boxes. Although you probably wouldn't want to put it on a strike unless you're like super into customizing. But yeah, still rambling. But, you know, it's because all the stuff's cool and it's good and, you know, relatively cheap and fun. I built all this shit with my own 2 hands. Anyways, thank you again so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoy this upcoming weekend, Canada Day, American Independence Day. I'm sure there's a bunch of other holidays. Happy belated Pride. And, yeah, thank you again so much for watching. And until next time, hit me up on the Discord. Ask me questions about the builds. I'll probably get around to posting photos, like, once I'm done. Or if anybody wants to see photos now for my custom builds and whatever. Yeah, follow me on the Twitch where we do most of these videos live. Chat with me while we're doing them, like Carms does and whatnot. If you're free later, Carms, maybe we'll do some Warframe, but, like, way later. I don't know. Maybe. And, yeah, hit me up on YouTube. Subscribe, like, and until next time, keep on dreaming. Poutine, out! Peace.